Hi guys, it's me, King of Courage Part K, and this is going to be a video of the top 5 Imperial Knights Datasheets. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe because I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers before Specimen 2 comes out so I can stream it. At number 5 is the Knight Warden. It's 10-inch movement, 12 toughness 12, 3 up save, 22 wounds, leadership of 6 up and 10 OC, and it's got a 5 up and vulnerable save. The range weapon there is the Avenger Gatling Cannon, 36 inch range, 18 shots, hitting on freeze, strength 6, minus 2p, 2 damage, that's really good. There's the Heavy Flamer, 12 inch range, d6 attacks, automatically hits because of Torrent, strength 5, minus 1p, 1 damage. The Icarus Autocannons, 48 inch range, 3 attacks, that's on 3 ups, strength 7, minus 1p, 2 damage, that's anti-fly and twin linked, I like that. There is the Iron Storm Missile Pod, 48 inch range, d6 plus 1 attacks, hits on freeze, strength 5, no P, 1 damage, it's blasting in direct fire, I really like that. There's the Melta Gun, 12 inch range, 1 attack, hits on 3 ups, strength 9, minus 4p, d6 damage, and it's Melta 2. That's good. The Questoris Heavy Stubber, 36 inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 4, minus 1 AP, 1 damage, and it's rapid fire 3. Storm Spear Missile Pod, 48 inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 8, minus 2 AP, d6 damage, I really like that. The melee weapons there is the Reaper Chainsword, the strike variant is 4 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 14 minus 4 AP, 6 damage, that is great. The speed profile is 12 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 9 minus 3 AP, 2 damage. I like the Reaper Chainsword, that's really good. The Thunder Strike Gauntlet, 4 attacks, hits, the strike variant is 4 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 20 minus 3 AP, 8 damage. Then the sweep is 8 attacks, that's on 3 ups, strength 10 minus 2 AP, 3 damage. Both of them are great. The abilities are Ward's Duty, that's the Bondsman one, but the ability is while a model is affected by this ability, each time an attack is allocated to the model, subtract 1 for the damage characteristic of that attack. That's great. And then there's Thunder Ranks. That is, each time this model makes a ranged attack, it targets an enemy unit, excluding monsters or vehicles that attack has a devastating wound ability. That's great. When it has 71 wounds remaining, subtract 5 for the OC characteristic, and subtract 1 for the hit roll. That's annoying. It is 480 points. That's worth it for 480 points. I think this is great because it's got great melee and great shit. It's tanky, got a lot of wounds. The bondsman ability is great. Thunder ranks can be really helpful. Yeah, it's mainly the abilities. I think that gets this to number 5, in my opinion, at least personally. Number 4 is the Armiger Warglaive. Armiger Warglaive is 12 inch movement, toughness 10, 3 up save, 12 wounds, leadership of 7 up and 8 OC, and it's got a 5 up vulnerable save. Range weapons there is the Melta Gun, 12 inches, 1 attack, hits on 3 ups, strength 9, minus 4 AP, d6 damage. That's great, I like Meltas. Then there's the Questoris Heavy Stubber, 36 inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 4, minus 1 AP, 1 damage. The Thermal Spear, 24 inch range, 2 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 12, minus 4 AP, d6 damage, and that's Melta 4. I love the Thermal Spear, that is great. Melee weapons, there's the Reaper Chainclaver Strike variant, that's 4 attacks, that's on 3 ups, strength 10, minus 3 P, 3 damage, I really like that. The Sweep variant is 8 attacks, that's on 3 ups, strength 8, minus 2 P, 1 damage, that's good, both of them are good. The abilities are, Impetuous Mori, each time this mod makes a charge move until the end of the turn. Melee weapons equipped by this model have the sustained hits ability, that's good. The damage, when it has 41 wounds remaining, subtract 1 for the hit roll, and it's 140 points for 1. But they're also battle lines, so you can run a 6 if you want. Yeah, so these are really good, I think, just because the melee is good. They're really good for close combat, if you just put a small unit to go into some other models. They're quite good for just chaff for knights. Like having a chaff usage for knights. Yeah. Uh, you can. It's either the melter gun or the heavy stubber. Both are good. It just like depends on what you want to use them for more. If you want to use them more for like destroying like small tanks or using them for infantry. Both are good, in my opinion at least. Yeah, it's also quite. It's also like the only one of the only battle line units that knights have, which is good. You know who doesn't like battle line units? Here's a lot of battle line units. And number 3 is the knight errant. Wait, no, not the errant. Sorry, the crusader. I mixed up. 10-inch movement, toughness 12, free up save 22, wins leadership of 6 up and 10 OC, and it's got a 5 open vulnerable save. Range weapons are the Avenger Gatling Cannon, 36-inch range, 18 attacks, hits with 3 ups, strength 6, minus 2 P, 2 damage, that's good, I like that. There's the Heavy Flamer, 12-inch range, D6 attacks, hits on automatically because it's torrent, strength 5, minus 1 AP, 1 damage. Icarus Autocannons, 48-inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 7, minus 1 AP, 2 damage. Santa Flying Twin Light, I like that. Iron Storm Missile Pod, 48-inch range, D6 plus 1 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 5, no AP, 1 damage, it's blasting and direct fire. There is then the Melta Gun, 12-inch range, 1 attack, hits on 3 ups, strength 9, minus 4 AP, D6 damage, that's good. The Questoris Heavy Stubber, 36-inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 4, minus 1 AP, 1 damage, and that's rapid fire 3. The Rapid Fire Battle Cannon, 72-inch range, D6 plus 3 attacks, strength 10, hits on 3, strength hits on 3s, strength 10, minus 1 AP, 1 damage, just blasting rapid fire, D6 plus 3, that is great. There's the Storm Spear Rocket Pod, 48-inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 up, strength 8, minus 2 AP, D6 damage, I really like that. The Thermal Cannon, 24-inch range, 2d3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 12, minus 4 AP, d6 damage, that's Blast and Melta 6, minimum 7 damage. That's great. The melee weapon is the Titanic Feet, 4 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 8, minus 1 AP, 2 damage, I really like that. That's just basic. It's great for just basic thing. The abilities there is the Duty's Crusader's Duty, Bondsman, that's the Bondsman ability. One model is affected by this ability. Each time that model makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. Well, a ranged attack, add 1 to the hit roll. That's great, I like that. Punishing salvos. In your movement phase, if this model remains stationary until the start of your next movement phase, this model's ranged weapons have the same one ability. That's good if you want to just put them on an objective. Yeah. And when it has 7 to 1 wounds remaining, subtract 5 for the OC characteristic and subtract 1 for the hit roll. And they're 475 points per one. That's worth it, I think it's great. The ability's helpful, the guns are great, the guns are really good. That's why it's so high, the guns are just great, yeah. And I like the abilities too. Getting sustained hits is good. Yeah, at number 2 is the Armiger Helverin. 12-inch range, 12-inch movement, toughness 10, 3 up save, 12 wounds, leadership of 7 up, and 8 OC, and it's got a 5 vulnerable save. The range weapons there is the Armiger Autocannon, 48-inch range, 4 attacks, 6 on 3 ups, strength 9, minus 1 AP, and 3 damage. 12, and then there's the Melta Gun, 12-inch range, 1 attack, hits on 3 ups, strength 9, minus 40 P, d6 damage, I really like that, I like Meltas. Questoris Heavy Stubber, 36-inch range, 3 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 4, minus 1 AP, 1 damage, and that is rapid fire 3. The melee weapon is the Armoured Feet, 4 attacks, hits on 3 ups, strength 6, no AP, 1 damage, that's okay. The abilities are The ability is Skyfire Protocols. Well, this model is either wholly within your deployment zone or within range of an objective marker you control. So armored autocannons have the anti-fly 2-up ability. That is great if like you're up a lot against an army with a lot of fly units, or just like most armies will have something with the fly keyword. So that's great and very helpful. And when it has 1 to 4 runes remaining, subtract 1 for the hit roll when it makes an attack, and it's 145 points for one. And they're battle light, so you can use up to 6. These are really good. I just think the anti-fly 2 can be so helpful when just fighting against some armies, because most armies will have at least one fly unit with the fly keyword. Because, you know, a lot of time it can be like vehicles too. So they're good for fighting off vehicles. For example, Eldar have probably their vehicles, I think, have the fly keyword. So being able just to wind on twos is great, cause, especially because they're only strength 9. But it's still great, but like against a vehicle, not still okay, but you know, not as good. So yeah, they're number 2. Number 1 is the only epic hero of the Imperial Knights, Canis Rex. 10-inch movement, toughness 12, 3 up save, 22 wins, leadership of 5 up, and 10 OC, and he's got a 5 up invulnerable save. The ranged weapons, there is the Chainbreaker Las Impulsor, high intensity variant, 24-inch range, d6 attacks, hits on 2 ups, strength 14, minus 3 AP, 4 damage, splash and sustains hits 1. Then there's the low intensity variant of the Chainbreaker Las Impulsor. At a 6-inch range, 2d6 attacks, hits on 2 ups, strength 7, minus 1 AP, 2 damages, blast and sustains hits 1. I really like that. The Chainbreaker Multi Laser, 36-inch range, 4 attacks, hits on 2 ups, strength 6, 2 AP, 1 damage, and it's sustains hits 1. I like that, that's good. The melee weapons, there's Freedom's Hand, the strike variant, 5 attacks, hits on 2 ups, strength 20, minus 3 AP, 9 damage. That is great. And it sustains hits 1, 9 damage. Oh, that's excellent. The sweet variant is 10 attacks, that's 2 ups, strength 10, minus 2 AP, 3 damage. Sustains hits 1. I can't get over the 9 damage. That is crazy. The abilities are Legendary Free Blade. Once per turn, you can target this model with a stratagem for a 0 CP. You can do so even if you already targeted a different unit with that stratagem in the same phase. That's great. And then there's Chainbreaker. Each time this model makes an attack and a modified successful hit roll of 5 up, scores a critical hit. So that's great. Basically, if you get a 5 up on in your attacks, what's decently high, if it's like d6 attacks or 2d6, yeah, you should be able just to get a critical hit, get some more extra hits. Yeah. And then when he's got 1 to 7 wounds remaining, subtract 5 for the OC characteristic, and when he makes an attack, subtract 1 for the hit roll. He is 490 points, and when he dies, you can use Sir Hector. He's just wearing an extra model. It's not very good, but yeah, the knight itself is number 1. Yeah, so he's just great. The abilities are great. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because I can get to 50 subscribers before Spaceballoon 2 comes out, so I can stream it. Yeah, that's why I want to get 50 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Can Knight step on this? Is the carapace tanking up for Knights to knock out when they step on it?